The food retail industry has been tested in recent years like never before. Store managers have taken a crucial lead in guiding their staff, customers, and communities. At the same time, they have been driving innovation and fostering stellar cultures in their stores. FMI is proud to recognize store managers everywhere and spotlight some of food retail's brightest stars. The 2021 FMI Store Manager Awards finalists. Having guided 10 Meijer locations throughout his 42-year career, John Spalding has the recipe for retail success. Under his mentorship, over 60 team members have chosen a career at Meijer, and 5 have been promoted to store director roles. One mentee said, "He is a great example of the leader I strive to be."
If you're looking for something that's changing, that's exciting, that involves people, that involves mentoring people, growing people, and having the pleasure of watching them continue to grow their careers, this is an exciting career.
Katie Swenson guided her store through the pandemic and surrounding civil unrest in Minneapolis. She started listening sessions so employees could share their views and needs. One Lunds Byerly team member said, "She is one of the best general managers I've worked for in my entire 34 years with the company."
Our team has so much care and respect for one another. It is phenomenal. And through it all, our workforce remains strong. We were able to hire so many people that lost their jobs to the pandemic, and we were able to cross-train all of those people in different departments to help meet the needs of all of our customers.
In March 2020, when the world was going into lockdown, Bill Randall had the daunting task of opening his new store. He made himself available to answer questions, helping employees feel comfortable. He also fed his community with donations to shelters and the fire department. A Giant colleague credits Bill's skills to successfully manage his team during the pandemic and social unrest.
In the middle of the pandemic, my store pretty much stayed together. We all were a team. If they needed anything, they knew they could come to me and ask.
When a bypass threatened to divert customers from Mahlana Hansen's Spar location, she added 1,185 square feet to her store, extending produce and convenience sections. This led to increased assortment and sales. One colleague says, "Mahlana has great passion for Spar, retailing, achieving goals, and being present."
For me as a grocer, it's given a lot of challenge, exciting projects, lots of work, but also the freedom to be the boss who can make quick decisions and live out thought and dreams to reality.
Morris Lewis has not only served his store for 26 years, he's served his country in the U.S. Army National Guard. A fearless manager, he steered his store to increase sales and shopping scores, even with new competition across the street. Super One Foods VP says Morris displays true selfless service.
My advice for a young professional looking to make a career in the retail food industry is always treat customers and partners right, because the relationships created is of the most important and key to success in growing your business within your community.
In 2020, when one of the first U.S. COVID-19 clusters was identified in New Rochelle, Johncito's store became an epicenter. John connected with employees and navigated workforce challenges. Still, he made time for donations of dry goods to community members. A ShopRite peer perfectly sums up John's approach as, respectfully, relentless.
The city of New Rochelle came to me and said, "John, what can you do for us?" And we were there for them. And it was a great feeling of pride that we were able to help them out, being part of the community, not just selling food, but being part of it.
Brandon Lampkin is a leader his team can count on. When a longtime employee needed to go to a cancer screening, Brandon accompanied him. And it was Brandon's cool head that helped his store recover after an active shooter. As a Hy-Vee VP says, Brandon knows that leadership is about the strength of the group.
Being considered a finalist for this prestigious award is a huge honor for my team and myself. We've been working extremely hard throughout the pandemic to take care of our customers and our community.
When he's not helping his customers, who he knows by name, Hugh Rusty Rollins is working side by side with his staff, tweaking displays, sweeping floors, and bagging groceries. One Food City customer best summed up Rusty's dedication to his work when saying, "Hang on to him, he's the real deal."
It's very rewarding. You get to help people, you get to see folks grow in their field that they enjoy.
Donna Maxwell transformed her store into a go-to community hub. Not surprising given Donna's hands-on style and open communication. Her neighborhood outreach has also endeared Donna to her community, which one Harris Teeter colleague adds has made her customers see her and her team as the best place to get taken care of.
The advice I would give young professionals seeking to grow a career in the food retail industry is to be open to change and have a passion for selling and be willing to serve your customers and associates.
Keith Buswell's store has the lowest turnover rate of his company's 33 locations. Why? Because Keith engages his team through collaborative leadership, encouraging employees to ask questions and share their feedback. According to his Festival Foods colleague, Keith lives his mantra. The decisions we make are so much stronger when we work together in making them.
I'm very humbled by this, and that it's been that team that I've had around me for all these years that has made it possible for me to be in this position.
Congratulations to our 2021 Store Manager Awards finalists. You are phenomenal leaders of our noble industry. Thank you for your commitment to serving your teams, your communities, and food retail.